It's Week 12 of the NFL, and we'll get a look at the Penguin, Jalen Waddle. He comes in second in the NFL in touchdown receptions. Who knows what we're in store for here under the lights on Sunday night?
Well, the Giants began play. Ball teed up. Austin Seibert out for the kick. And we're off from MetLife. Starting from the 5. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. So out come the Giants. Their first drive of the game coming up. And they'll be led out by this promising young signal caller out of the University of Colorado.
And he wonders, he's about to take his first snap today. Yeah, he took care of the football last week, Kate. That was great. No interceptions. But just the one touchdown. Be curious if he cranks up that aggressive knob today.
They go play action on first. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! Scooped up by the defense. Well, this one's certainly off to an exciting start, partner. Hopefully this is the type of energy we're going to see the whole way today.
Defensive coaches, Kate, love to say, steal a possession, find a way to steal a possession. Well, they stole it on the very first play, and now put their offense in the driver's seat.
Daniel's going to throw to get us started. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown! These guys get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Seibert's able to connect on that extra point. And these guys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flight. Return coming from the 6. And he gets up beyond the 20, but they plant him a few inches into the ground to end that return. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They're going play action. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Pass play coming here. That one's complete over the middle. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. 3rd and just 2 to go. Fakes the handoff, now to throw. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jalen Ramsey comes up with it. And for the moment, that's going to be a touchdown. Whether it will stand, though, well, that depends on the call on this flag.
Ineligible receiver downfield. Offense.
Now, hang on a minute. I'm upset for this quarterback. They just declined that call, Brock.
Boy, if I was the quarterback who threw the incompletion and my coach declined it, I'd be right over there asking for an explanation and maybe his resignation.
Ooh. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Has this at the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. Now here comes the New York offense. And Brock, these guys are still searching. They are still searching for their first points, but beyond that, they don't even have a first down yet. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 14 at the 20-yard line.
Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. And he's brought down for a loss. Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. Shotgun snap, they're gonna throw. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And the defense comes through, that's gonna back them up and bring up 4th down. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. He'll start from the 39. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. That punt finishes as a 60-yard effort. And they'll get ready to go on offense. On 1st down, here's Daniels. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So that brings up second down. From the gun, it's Daniels. And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Out of the gun, Daniels. He's on the move. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. This is caught inside the 15. And he flips the field for them before being taken down. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line.
Oh, man, those defensive players hate slippery quarterbacks. Near impossible to keep them hedged in or corral them behind the line there. Give aids them long.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown. These guys take a 20-zip lead. Offense not going anywhere. They want to. They want to run it across. And he's into the end zone. That play adds a couple more to their lead.
You thought they were going to throw it, didn't you, Kate?
Could you tell? I did. I thought for a moment they might have been setting up to throw, but they stick to the ground. They run it in for 2.
Yeah, I think everybody in the building, because there's all these pretty pass plays, all these creative designs, but don't ever get away from the simplest form of football, and that's running it right down your opponent's throat.
New York taking over once again. The offense heading out. And they're still looking for their first. It's another first-half mistake. He's intercepted again. Jalen Ramsey comes up with it.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run, in need of some attention. Seibert's kick is up and good. And that will add to their score.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Return coming from the 6. This return makes it up to the 25. The Giants are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And this has turned into a blowout very early, Brock, but still plenty of time left if they can start to put things together here. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. No one around. He's got space. And he adds some yards to the pick before they bring him down. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book. Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. The Giants about to get to work on offense. And this drive, Brock, hopefully longer than that last one. They were only out there one play before they were picked up.
They're kind of a good chance right now to see how risk-averse these guys are offensively. A lot of game left. They could give the passing game a little breather and start this one on the ground.
They go right back to Tracy. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. 3rd and 4 coming up now.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Receiver in motion, headed right. 3rd down from the gun. The rush gets home, and they stick him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. Matt Ariza on to punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Got 46 on his first punch, and this one's pushing a little more distance. Collects this at the 35. And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return. First and 10 from the 41. Play fake here, Daniels. He rolls to his right. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Now here he goes. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. To the line we go. They're set, first and 10. Now Daniels off the play action. Buying some time left. Throwing on the run, deep down that left side. Took. Dan Quinn pretty confident that they missed something there. He's going to challenge that call. Well, this right here is where having all those camera angles. All right, so that challenge is unsuccessful, but still a chance to earn a third one if their next challenge leads to an overturned call. That's knocked away by a defender, incomplete.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
Piniero's kick is good, and the lead continues to grow and grow. First and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, it's Tracy. He'll drive it forward, but won't get beyond the line. It was Mike Sanders still on that stop. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Back now, pressure on its way.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down. The Giants are set to punt. Matt Ariza, the one to send it away. And he's had a very busy game already, Brock. Third time they've called on him as he gets this away. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up, past their own 30. They're out and set, first and 10. Staying between the tackles with Tracy. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. They'll come up first and 10.
15 yards. That's good for the Giants. First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Brings up second and 16 at the 39-yard line.
Let's go.
Another try following the sack. Gets out of trouble.
The second down pass. Tackle back at the 33-yard line.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long. Back to throw. The screen pass falls incomplete.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on third down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Fourth down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. Let's see what he can do on the return. And nothing to complain about on this return as he gets it beyond the 30. And 2:01 on the clock. This is going to take us inside the 2-minute warning. They'll throw on first. It's out. That's a live ball bouncing near the goal line. And this is going to stay with the offense as he makes the recovery. All right, here we go. Second down. Trying again, following the sack. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on third down. From his own end zone on third and long. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing fourth down. On now comes their punter. And he's been getting all of it every time out. Getting about 50 yards of boots so far, and here's another quality effort. This is taken at the 44. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and... Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. He'll throw it. And they pick him off again. Picked off by Jalen Petrie. On the handoff, this is Tracy. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the 32. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. They'll bring out the punter here. And he's been one of the players of this game. Averaging over 50 yards a kick, and this is another one well hit. He has it at the 22. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
Let's go now. Let go.
Now looking to throw. That's low and bounces short of his man.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Motion man right is Slayton. They'll throw on third and long. And they pick him off again. Picked off. That's Bobby Wagner. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
This is a lonely play. Planning to throw 5 picks, but I'll raise my hand. I did it in an Apple Cup, and it is a lonely, humbling feeling. Everything that could go wrong, well, it's gone wrong for this quarterback today, and I hope that's the last time we see him throw a pass in this one. Boy, that's a familiar path he's taken here. Now the 5th time. Gotten the job done. I know. You'd rather have him be PATs, but it's been nice having that reliable leg to turn to all game long.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. They get to him and bring him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Hey, Kate, I think we know that the quarterback's a demanding position because not only do you have to have a clock in your head, but you've got to have a spatial awareness of where you are on the field. And once you start retreating, going backward and backward and backward, you got to just sling the ball in the stands. Otherwise, well, you take a huge negative sack like that.
And he'll get it up to the 27.
I can't tell you how nice it is to have a big, trustworthy tight end in the passing game. Such great size to have, and he forces those defenses to find a way to try to match up when they can't.
Complete beyond the marker. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Gets this to Slayton. And he takes this down after crossing the 45. In a good spot here, 2nd and inches.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 46-yard line.
From the 46. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Incomplete. Jeremy Chin on the coverage.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. Punt team on the field. And this effort's going to give him an even half dozen tonight. This is away, and once again, he's caught all of it. So he sends this one.
Hold the ready. Come on, set, go.
Throwing now on 1st down. Catch made, Tyrone Tracy. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 24-yard line.
From the 24. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
It's a gain of 31 yards. And the Giants' 1st down.
Running back sent in motion. Throwing now from the gun. Dumped off to his running back. They deliver a shot before he can get to the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Back in his own 49.
Let's go now.
Pass play now. And they pick him off again. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. Along the right sideline, there's space. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Getting right back to it after that interception. Finds his man, Gray. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down.
That's good for a Giants' 1st down.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Giants just want to get out of here with how this one is gone. They're set up at the 35 now.
Let's go.
1st and 10, looking to throw. He's got time here. He's got him. That's Tracy. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like, the 40-yard line. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. They send him left out of the slot. From the 41. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up. He'll throw it. Oh no, he lost control of another one. Recovered by the defense. And the defense piles on at the end here.
Set. Ready.
Throwing it to start this drive. Offense to the line for second down.
70 range. 70 range. Go.
Back to throw now. Wow, it's free again! It's picked up by the defense. And the defense piles on at the end here as they take it back for the touchdown. These guys throw... First and 10 now from the 30. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Setting up a throw. Wow, it's free again. Oh, heads up play from the Giants there. They get to the loose ball and make the recovery. So near disaster a moment ago, but the drive's still in trouble if they can't convert on third. And he's there to send that one away incomplete.
You know, I don't fault that look at all, Kate, downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
Punter takes the field on fourth down, and he sends this one flying. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood. So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with the win. And yet another challenger is vanquished as they continue to carry this undefeated season in November. And with Brock Heward and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one. It was a great effort from our winners as we say so long from New York.